Hello, friends. This is Sister Cheri here with another word or message from the Lord. I'd like to start out by giving you a phrase that is found in the scriptures. The phrase is, Jesus weeps. I have always thought that Jesus wept for the family and friends of Lazarus and the loss of Lazarus. And I think a lot of people thinks that in this phrase, that if you read it in context, that feels that Jesus is weeping. He feels our humanity and is weeping because of our grief. But friends, that is not what he's saying. He's revealed this to me, and I'd like to reveal it for you too. We'll start out by reading the paragraph in which this phrase is found. That's John 11. We will read from 28 to 37. And here it is. Actually, let's read a little bit. Let's read from 17, verse 17. So when Jesus came, he found that he had already been in the tomb 4 days. This is Lazarus, that he found dead in the tomb. Now Bethany was near Jerusalem, about 2 miles away. And many of the Jews had joined the women around Martha and Mary, who were Lazarus' sisters, to comfort them concerning their brother Lazarus. Now Martha, as soon as she heard that Jesus was coming, went and met him, but Mary was sitting in the house. Now Martha said to Jesus, Lord, if you had been here, my brother would have not died. But even now I know that whatever you ask of God, God will give you. Jesus said to her, your brother will rise again. Martha said to him, I know that he will rise again in the resurrection at that last day. Jesus said to her, I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me, though he may die, he shall live. Now Jesus is telling us, that he was the resurrection and the life. There was not going to be a physical resurrection, but he is the resurrection. And he is the one who gives life. And whoever lives and believes in me shall never die. Do you believe this? She said to him, Yes, Lord. I believe that you are the Christ, the Son of God, who is to come into the world. And when she had said these things, she went her way and secretly called Mary, her sister, saying, The teacher has come and is calling for you, Mary. As soon as she heard that, she arose quickly and came to him. Now Jesus had not come into the town, but was in the place where Martha met him. Then the Jews who were with her in the house and comforting her, when they saw that Mary rose up quickly and went out, followed her, saying, She is going to the tomb to weep there. Then, when Mary came where Jesus was and saw him, she fell down at his feet, saying to him, Lord, if you had only been here, my brother would not have died. Therefore, when Jesus saw her weeping, and the Jews who came with her, he groaned in the spirit and was troubled. And he said, Where have you laid him? They said to him, Lord, come and see. Jesus wept. Then the Jews said, See how he loved him? And some of them said, Could not this man who opened the eyes of the blind also have kept this man from dying? Now Jesus didn't weep for Lazarus because he knew Lazarus would be with him. He didn't weep for Mary or Martha or his friends because he knew that Lazarus would be with him. And he didn't weep for them because their grieving was just futile, because Lazarus was going to be lifted with Jesus. So why did Jesus weep? This is exactly what Jesus revealed to me about why he wept. He didn't weep for Lazarus. He didn't weep because his family was grieving their brother's loss. No, he wept because God was in their midst. Yet they still doubted him. They still accused him and didn't believe. They had little faith. Jesus weeps when we have no faith in him, even though he is in our midst. He is in us. We must trust the Lord in all situations, be it good or bad. He is our only hope. He also said that so many people are praying and asking him to reveal himself to them, but he reveals himself to us every single day. He says that he reveals himself in the embrace of our spouse, in the face of our children, in the passing smile of a stranger, in the kindness of a friend or a loved one. He said he reveals himself in the flowers and in the trees, in the mountains, in the waters, and in all things beautiful and good. He said that we don't need to ask him to give us peace because he already gives peace. He already gives us peace through all of these things and by the love of others. We should remember that he is in all people and in all of his creation. We need not look any further than our own surroundings to find his face. God bless you all. Seek Jesus and his kingdom first. Love you. Bye-bye.